I want to make something perfectly clear. That is, the owners and operators of this property have asked that there not be trespass upon it. Okay, this here is the agent of the property. He's the director of security, and he has provided notice to your group not to come onto the property. And I would ask that you respect that. Should you choose not to, you're going to be trespassing, which is a criminal charge under law. Okay? And if that happens, you're going to force us to make an arrest, and I don't want that to happen today. First of all, our resources are thin today, and we have a lot of other emergencies going on in Waterford that I need to allocate those resources to. So what I would ask is that you not drain them any further with your protest and simply abide by the rules. You have every right to protest in the public domain. However, I want to make it very clear, you do not have the right to trespass upon their property. They've given you notice not to do that. It would be the same thing at your home if you had an individual there you did not want upon your property. You have that right to declare them not upon the land. And that's what's happened here. So if you would please abide by that law and not tax my resources any further here at this location. The other thing I would ask is that while you're on this public domain, number one, you be very careful because it's a busy street, and number two, you do not distract the traffic and cause an accident. Does anybody have any questions? Today? That's a today only issue.
So I should tell the deaf community that Waterford discriminated against all deaf seniors in Michigan, and friends cannot come in this building today because they decided to do that. That's corruption.
I'm not going to tell you what to tell anybody. You do what you feel you need to do. What I would suggest is you contact the school district and take it up with them in some sort of forum. Okay, my only function here today is to ensure the safety of the building, the property, the people, and your group, okay? It's very dynamic, and I don't want somebody to get hit by a car. I don't want somebody to get arrested for trespassing. I don't want somebody to have a heat stroke out here in the sun. So with that said, that's our function as the police department.
I'm 63 years old now.
I understand, nor do I ever want you to be. So I appreciate your cooperation.
Are you going to report me? Put me on the list?
I'm not reporting anybody. I'm simply here to advise the situation. Now, should somebody go onto the property, then they would be arrested and criminally charged.
Okay, did you say, I missed a little bit of what you said just recently. I was being facetious. And I have not been arrested at all in my life. I've never been arrested. I'm on your bucket list.
No, we don't.
No, she's saying, wait a minute, she's saying, you have a bucket list, right? Okay, and this is part of your bucket list? I really am upset. This has never happened. I've never been arrested.
I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. And that's why I suggest take it up in proper forum, and I think your results will be a lot more efficient. Okay? Okay. Now we have a young lady who wasn't sure if she would receive that message from this young lady. So maybe if some of you other folks could help her out, I would appreciate that too. Okay, thank you for your time and your cooperation. I appreciate it.
So, next week, I can come in.
As I understand it, this is for today only. If you're in doubt, I would suggest you call the school district.
It's very discriminatory.
I can't advise you on that. That's outside my scope.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
When you say I have a right to be here on this part of the street, the sidewalk?
On public domain, yes.
Yes. So what is your complaint? I'm on where I should be. Not on school property.
I don't have a complaint. I'm simply putting everybody on notice that the school has asked that you not go in it.
Why did the police come? And I understand that. But this part, this is public, and I should be able to be.
Yes, you can. Just be careful. It's a busy road. Be careful. It's a busy road.
Oh, we know. No, we know what's going on. We can catch the
Okay.
traffic. We know the traffic. I'm curious. I have a question.
Yes,
for
sir.
you about the police. What will you do to us one day? This today, if I were hearing, what would you do to me today? If I were hearing, what would you do today?
Yes, you are hearing. You're just hearing in a different format.
Well, what I'm wondering is, what if we were all hearing? Okay, I am deaf, but if we were all hearing and we were protesting for, say, interpreting agency, how would you treat us?
No different. I would tell you the same facts.
As a property owner, if you're going to protest, you are not going to do it on our property.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you again. Any other questions?
No.
Thank you for your time.